Welcome back, friends. As I had pointed out yesterday, the first 2 hours of trading on the Indian stock markets will be negative. Just before trading was to begin, SGX Nifty was showing a rise of almost 423 points. But from the time trading actually began, you found Nifty started slipping. And at one point of time, it had even dipped into the red. So this turned out to be a rather difficult 1.5 hours of trading on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Exactly as I had pointed out. And this is the advantage of using scientific formulae to be able to predict the movement of stock markets the next day. In any event, Dow Jones has opened quite strongly today and should continue to remain till the end of the trading session. Tomorrow, you may find that Asian markets and SENSEX and NIFTY in particular should do particularly well. But for the last 10 minutes of trading on SENSEX and NIFTY, where you may expect a sudden dip, I think most of the trading session should continue to hold good gains for most Asian indices, including the Indian SENSEX and NIFTY. However, Dow Jones will commence rather nicely tomorrow, but could run into trouble around 4 hours of the commencement of trading. So I would say around 1:15 New York time. Please notice, you can note it down and check it. This prediction is for Wednesday, March 25. Please do evaluation on your own and get back to me. You can WhatsApp me, email me as you desire. If you find things are not right, there will be a very heavy selling after 1:15 New York time for the next 2 hours. So be cautious. This is going to be a rather difficult post-lunch session on the New York Stock Exchange. Today's rise in the Dow Jones is mainly because of expectations that Nancy Pelosi will be taking all the measures to ensure that a stimulus package is passed within just a few hours, and very soon everybody gets to hear of it. Nancy Pelosi has her own things, and she believes that the issues of food stamps still needs to be resolved. Also, we need to resolve issues that this entire grant which is being given, the entire $1 trillion package, is only to help COVID-19 cases, and it's only stimulus is only the COVID-19 relief package. Talking of COVID-19, I was reminded of a famous numerologist, Mr. Jumani in Mumbai, and he says that one way to cure the coronavirus is, instead of calling it COVID-19, call it COVID 2019 and see how the coronavirus disappears. Well, my request to all the governments, instead of having such heavy lockdowns and people without work sitting at home, nothing to do, it's better just follow the numerologist and change from COVID-19 to COVID 2019, and voila, all your problems are solved. The coronavirus has disappeared. So no harm trying. In any event, Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, has announced 21 days shutdown. In effect, many people have been working out of their homes already for the last 1 week. So you add to it another 3 weeks, makes it 4 weeks. Forced holiday for many people to work out of the homes. Now, I have all respect for Narendra Modi, and I'm sure he has thought very carefully about this. But I would still advise that these are very extreme steps, Firstly, I think one need not have to wait for the first coronavirus death to have happened or taken place before starting some measures. One should have read it much in advance. There has to be an intelligence team at the government to rule out possibilities of such pandemics which had erupted so badly in China to spread into India. Secondly, it's not so simple. Now, India relies so heavily on IT, on software. Now, many of these IT companies, software companies, are into mission critical applications. So they have to provide customer service round the clock, 24 hours. So the definition of essential services which are excluded from this lockdown period, 21 days lockdown period, does not into the software companies. So that means companies which are like software companies which cater to customers round the clock and run mission critical systems, they are not going to be considered as essential services. Besides, cyber security rooms require that many of the employees should actually be present in those rooms to be able to function. These are based on very high powered servers. The entire capacity requires some proximity to the customer, to the server, and it is impractical that these people, IT people, will be sitting at home and will be able to function everything from a remote office. Extremely difficult. Now look at my example. We do financial research for many banks, financial institutions across the world. So, and this is mission critical time, where the world has been falling apart. We do analysis and give predictions on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, around the clock. So for us to be, we have to access enormous amounts of data, millions of algorithms, and these are possible through very high powered servers. Very difficult to sit at home and do the entire mission critical work from, working from home, sitting in pajamas. It's not that simple. I understand the health of the people is also crucial, but then one has to bear in mind the discomforts, the difficulties which many mission critical, not just health services. What work we do is made in India as a financial product. It's a superb, one in a kind in the world. I mean, these are mission critical activities too. They should also be under the essential services. So government needs to talk a little bit with the industry leaders and try to work out a formula. Coming back to the markets, I believe that we are nearing a temporary bottom. I'm not saying that everything will be hunky-dory. You may see some reprieve now coming in. Markets have been overdone, but tomorrow should be a reasonably good day. Both Asia, United States, even Europe, fairly reasonably good, and people can take advantage. Last slightly sober opening to Indian stock markets. Last 10 minutes also difficult. Remember, America nicely opening, and however 4 hours into trading, something like 1:15, you will start seeing trouble sign as a pretty good downfall coming in thereafter. So do not be perturbed. I'm trying to give you this information in advance so you can make arrangements, you can adjust your positions accordingly. These are important intraday calls. Daily basis, the information is necessary in this age because people need to be able to position their investments accordingly. Merely saying, I know there was a fund manager who actually came on CNBC and says that, you had called me so many times, but I personally did not come because I didn't know myself what am I going to come on television and say. See, the fund manager himself is not sure about what he's going to say or when on television. Yet he comes finally, and still he doesn't have anything to say. So, guys, stay away. You don't have to invest round a year. You have to invest at critical points when the markets are really low. I believe a temporary bottom is about to form. So make your investments accordingly. Happy investing. Take care. Bye-bye.